you make of today, Tom?
There's a lot of frustration and disappointment. I thought the first half, I don't think we turned up, to be honest. The team that have been as good as we've been in our last 4 league fixtures, beating St Mirren, beating Dundee United, should have got a positive result against Rangers and a draw against St Johnstone. That team never turned up in the first half. Now, whether that was down to Hibs' reputation or whatever, but certainly we addressed that at half time. And I thought when we came out in the second half, I thought we were a better team. And Amari Samuels coming on at left back gave us a real positive in that area. And I thought it was us looking like the team that were going to go and win get the next goal. So that's the team I want to see. That's the bravery I want to see. But then to allow the game to flow and go away from us the way we did, the second, the third and the fourth goal, we need to take real responsibility for it. It's happened too many times. So there's real disappointment for that point of view. But I need to focus on what positives I can take from recent performances and take them into the next 5.
You've mentioned the 4 good performances before the game. This comes as a surprise to you then?
It does a bit, and that's something that we need to, as a group, we need to get to the bottom of. We need to make sure that, I keep saying it, a consistent level of performance, you end up getting the results that you're looking for from that. And that first half performance, I thought we were a bit timid, I thought we were a bit in the back foot that we're not normally. I thought our front 3 didn't impact the game like they normally do. And it's a mistake, we're getting it 1-0, but if it's nothing each, it's one mistake that leads to their goal. But second half, I was really pleased with the response that we got. And as I say, I thought we were a dominant team at that period of the game, and we just need to get the goal. But I need to stress as well that my frustration and disappointment comes from the manner of the goals that we lose, second, third and fourth.
The next couple of weeks, Tony, about not overreacting to this, but at the same time stressing that it can't happen again.
I think so, yeah. I think there's a balance, and I think I've said that has to be a reference point. Hibs' first half has to be a reference point for us, that if we play that way, and I reference the previous 4 games, if we play that way as opposed to the previous 4 games, then we'll give ourselves problems that we don't need to give, because we're a good enough team. I'm really confident in the team. I'm really confident in the players because of what I've seen previously. Today was a surprise for me, I must admit. But then again, when I see the reaction that I get at the start of the second half, that's the team that I want to see, and that's the team that will be prominent for now at the end of the season.
Is it a positive that it is so tight down there that it's only going to take maybe a couple of good results and you bring yourself up the table?
Yeah, I think so, because I think you've seen in recent weeks that we're more than capable of that. We're more than capable of a level of performance. And I'm stressing that to the players, that we need to make sure sometimes it's a mindset. We maybe came here and, as I say, on the back foot a little bit because of Hibs' reputation. I don't want my team to be that, and I've stressed that point. We're a good side, and when we do things properly, we're a difficult team to play against, and we're a strong team, physically and in an attacking sense. But today the disappointment was, and we did chase the game a little bit. It was to 2-0 and we put on subs, and we tried to chase it a little bit. But as I say, to lose the goals in the manner we lost them, that's difficult to deal with.
You've got a couple of weeks until the next game. Is there going to be a lot more?
Absolutely, yeah. We just need to keep working hard, smart. It's not really working at this stage of the season. It's not working hard. It's working smart. And there's things again we've seen already. We've looked at the game, in terms of the goals and some of the opportunities we presented to Hibs, that we need to do better as a team. Listen, I said at the very start of the game, teams keep a clean sheet as a team. You don't look at just the defenders. It's the attacking players that can help the midfielders. The midfielders can help defenders, that can help the goalkeeper. So we're all in this together, and we need to make sure that, as I say, a reference point going forward. There's 2 reference points: our previous 4 performances and that first half against Hibs. And if we do one and not the other, we'll give ourselves a problem.
Was he a thought at half time?
Yeah, he was feeling his hamstring. He coming into the game. Jordan McGee was the same. Lyle Cameron unfortunately felt his hamstring in training, a reoccurrence of the injury he picked up before the Rangers game. So again, we've picked up a few injuries, but you know what, we'll dust ourselves down. As you say, we've got a couple of weeks to make sure we prepare properly for the fixtures that are coming up. But it's important that we focus on the positives. And the previous references, the performances that we put in prior to this game, but we must learn from this game.